This is something I want you brothers to understand is be careful who you let around you. And I know I've talked about friends, but I really want to get even more deep with this. Be careful when it comes to the nice guys when they around you, because they be like a Judas from the Bible. They pretend to be cool with you, you know what I'm saying? They get to know you. They asking all these personal questions. Like nowadays, I'm very cautious on letting brothers know, where I live and letting brothers give me a ride home. You know what I'm saying? I'm always kind of suspicious of a person who keeps trying hella hard to give you a ride home. We not friends. We don't know each other. Why do you want to know where I live so bad? That's weird. I don't know where you live. I don't know where you stay. Even if you say it, I'm not really paying attention to you because I don't give a fuck about your life. I only care about my own. I don't care about what you got or what you doing. So why are you so obsessed with knowing where I live? You get what I'm saying? Most people are a Judas. And here's another thing too. There was a dude I saw when I was at this bookstore that I go to. I had just got my new job. I was at this bookstore and I seen a dude from my old job. And I guess he didn't see my uniform that I was wearing for my new job. So he was just like, hey, bro, like, how you doing? How you been? I heard that you quit and got a new job. He's like, where do you work? And all I said was, across the street. And he's just like, oh, okay. And he was like, well, it's good to see you, bro. And I'm like, it's good to see you too. Now, let me tell you why I just said across the street. Because here's the thing about niggas. They make it seem like it's just a casual conversation, but this is what they do. You tell them your information. They didn't tell you anything about their information, but you tell them your information. All they do is they go back and tell all those people what he said. Oh yeah, I saw so and so at the bookstore, and so said he works at blah 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 now, and blah 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 blah. And again, you may think at first that that's not that big of a deal when you're younger, but you realize over time, everybody don't need to know where you at. Everybody don't need to know where you be. Everybody don't need to know your middle name. Everybody don't need to know where you stay. People don't need to know your hangout spots. They don't need to know all that business. Because here's the thing. Some niggas are envious and some niggas are evil, like Judas from the from the Bible. They learn everything about you. And then they might even try to get some type of weird revenge thing they got going on in their own brain. Because something I notice about people is they cool with you when they cool with you, but they not when they not. You get what I'm saying? I got another little story for y'all. And this story is really old. Most people have heard it. It's a story about a snake and a turtle, right? I've heard this story multiple times. Sometimes it's not a turtle. Sometimes it's a different animal. But it's a snake and a turtle. The snake sees the turtle on the side of a pond, right? Well, a lake. We'll say a lake. On the side of a lake. He asks the turtle, he says, hey, bro, why don't you let me get on your back and you can take me across the pond? And he's like, nah. The turtle's like, nah, man. Like, I don't really want to do that. You're going to sting me, whatever. And the snake is like, nah, I'm not going to stab you. I'm not going to do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Right? And sometimes the story is a scorpion, but I've heard it being a snake too. So the snake gets on the turtle's back. The turtle